My name is Ellen DeGeneres. Welcome to the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Today I will be sitting down with several survivors who have gone through a life-changing experience that has shaped them into a new person. This is Matt. He has grown up with an abusive mother and is very happy to be here with us today. Here is his story. What is your biggest fear, Matt?
My biggest fear would probably be something happening to my sisters. I love them so much, and I don't know what I would do without them. We've gone through so much together, and I'm just really afraid of my mom being abusive, getting out of control, and me not being there, and her just doing bad things. There's a lot of things that I would change about my life, but what I wouldn't change is the bond between me and my sisters. Although, we don't have anybody else besides Murdoch, so we're really close.
Who is Murdoch?
Murdoch's a man that me and my sisters found in Cumberland Farms. One day when we were in Cumberland Farms getting dinner, we saw a man abusing his child. So Murdoch just kind of stepped in front of the kid and told the dad that there's no reason to abuse his child. So, that kind of helped our case with our mom abusing us, so we wanted to become friends with him, so he would actually get to know my mom and then realize how much of an abusive mother she is.
What happened between your mother and Murdoch?
So after we got to know Murdoch, my mom wanted to become friends with him, and because she's single, she wanted to date him. So they got to know each other and they started dating. And when we were at the beach one day, and my mom was abusive to my little sister, and because there were rocks on the shore, so she hung my sister over the rocks, and Murdoch saw that, so they got into a fight and they ended up breaking up, and now they hate each other.
We have Stephen Quinn, a survivor of the 11th plague. Being born into the plague, that's the only thing he has ever known. So, if your father hadn't fallen, do you think you would have come upon Suddenly's Landing, Stephen?
If he hadn't fallen, I don't think we would have. I don't really know, because we were heading in the opposite direction, but I know that if he hadn't fallen, I wouldn't have been put into a life that I most cherish.
Do you regret ever staying at Suddenly's Landing?
No, but at first I was a little skeptical about it because I'm not really used to a community who help each other and trying to create a life. But it started to grow on me because I was always used to salvaging and looking for food and everything. So no, I do not regret it.
Why did you feel the need to steal from Violet's cabinet, Stephen?
Well, my whole life I've been scavenging and everything, so it's kind of impulse to take something and hide it, because it could be used for selling or for my own purpose. Yeah.
Why didn't you want to stay at Suddenly's Landing at first?
Well, I wasn't used to a whole community that helps each other. I've always had to depend on my dad, my grandfather, or myself for that matter. So what I learned out there was to never trust anybody but yourself. So I really didn't trust these people at first, because I thought maybe they were gonna turn on me, or was just putting on a show. So yeah.
Great thinking, Stephen. Jory Delaney is Melissa Austin's best friend. She's rich but spends most of her time with the Austins because she doesn't get along with her own parents. She's always there to support her best friend, especially when she finds out that Melissa is diagnosed with cancer. Jory, how did you feel about the results of Melissa's battle with cancer?
I was surprised when she was diagnosed with leukemia 2 years ago. She achieved so much in her short life. She achieved remission for almost a whole year, but then it came back and she opted for a bone marrow transplant. She got the bone marrow from Michael, her older brother, and it started to take slowly, and the doctor said she was looking good. I lied. It started making her sick, and the day after I last visited her, she lost her battle. I miss her every day.
Do you blame yourself for what happened to your friend?
Who wouldn't? I mean, I tried to deny that she was gone, but I realize now that I'll never forget her. Truth be told, I don't think I really want to forget her. We were always there for each other, no matter what. And she was the only one who really understood me. I suppose I can't really blame myself for the way things turned out, right? No, Melissa wouldn't want to see me like that.
What kind of treatment did she need, and how did her family pay for it? I know things are expensive nowadays.
Yeah, well, Melissa needed chemotherapy and it made her sick. The chemo also made her hair fall out. She was so sick that she would throw up as soon as she got back from the chemo room. When her hair fell out, I bought her a new wig made with real hair, and she was so grateful. Her family paid with the help of the community. I organized a carnival where people could enter either by giving a donation or by giving blood. I thought that would be enough to keep her alive and around. I was wrong, and I can't help but feel like there was something more I could have done.
If you could, how would you help others understand this disease?
If I could help others understand, let's see. I think I would help by doing talk shows like this, and maybe joining a group such as Locks with Love and helping that way. I'm not sure though.
That's a good idea. Good job, Julie.